I didn't see you come in. When did you get here? My name is William, and I'm gonna get tattooed tomorrow on my existing tattoo and get a little bit added to it. I'm gonna cap it off in the Japanese style. Gonna get touch-ups on this arm sleeve from Boss, Oni Irezumi, who is my artist who did this Japanese style tattoo sleeve. 3 different artists have worked on it. My first tattoo ever was this manta ray, and then my second tattoo was filling in a half sleeve on my forearm with this octopus in the back, and then filling in my first tattoo, which was a complete disaster. I'll leave the link to that below. The third artist was Oni Irezumi, or Boss. I'll also leave the link to that video below. When he went over the whole bottom again and then completed the full sleeve up to the chest. Now I'm gonna get it further completed and rounded off here, and then touch-ups on the whole thing. And then next weekend, I'm gonna get touch-ups on my leg sleeve and talk to my other artist, Big, who did my leg sleeve, about how we're gonna complete the leg sleeve. It's going to be a festive 2 weeks of tattoo. Even though they're called touch-ups and it sounds like something light, you're still getting tattooed. Recovery, the sanitization, and all of that stuff is the same. So I'm going through my same process and regimen for all of this that I usually do, which is prepping the area for at least a week in advance, moisturizing it, shaving it myself a few days before. Later tonight, wash it, put bepanthen on it, look after it, not go to the gym, try to keep it as clean as possible, make sure it heals well and does not get infected. So these are some of the products that I use on my tattoos. For the first couple of days after I get the tattoo, I use the bepanthen, and then after that I use unscented lotions such as this Aveeno here and also CeraVe. The CeraVe works very well, and this Aveeno is good too, I think. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I like being in tattoo studios. It's usually a really good vibe, and I'm looking forward to seeing my artists again. Both of these guys that did my arm sleeve and my leg sleeve are really cool. Very talented artists. Let's go get some touch-ups. Anywhere on your torso, like here and under the armpit, near the nipple, my life. Oy, okay. Couple hours into it now. When he first started, he started by doing the lines around my armpit and then going towards my nipple, and that was so painful. I was questioning whether or not I would be able to go through with it. Once he did the lines and then started doing the shading, I was okay. Surprisingly, the collarbone was not so bad, but by the nipple area and the under near the armpit is the worst. Was I bleeding the most on the back? Actually, that's where it felt the best. Like I could barely even feel it. But yeah, it's looking cool. I like it. All right, let's keep going. Well, that was awesome. Looks dope. I'm feeling really drained and tired and exhausted now though, like I'm crashing. So I need to get home and eat and relax. I really like the way the chest came out. I'm back. Feeling a bit sick. Do not feel well at all, but looks awesome. Under the armpit is the worst. From the armpit area all the way down to the nipple area, and all of that is hell. It made everything else like a walk in the park. Surprisingly, I thought the collarbone might be bad, but up at the collarbone didn't really hurt, and then everything on the arm was fine. It's just near the armpit and the nipple, man. That was rough. But anyways, looks awesome. I love it. Boss is a super cool guy. I always like going to his place. It was great. My girlfriend bought some Hanya masks from him. I'm really happy with it. I ended up paying 8,000 baht just for the new work and all the capping off and the sun, so not bad at all. Yeah, now I'm gonna eat dinner and go to bed, and I will update you about the healing process. is the day after the tattoo, and I'm not feeling well. I don't know what is going on with me, but yesterday during the tattoo, I was bleeding a lot when he was tattooing me. I've been feeling pretty terrible ever since, so this is not good. Not the best healing process that I've experienced. Even this morning, right in the armpit here, there were some chunks that came out of this armpit area this morning when I took a shower. So that's not really normal. Maybe it's okay just because it's a high friction area. That was the most painful spot, right in the armpit ditch, and makes it very difficult to sleep. It being all up in my armpit and around my chest and also on the back of my shoulder. I had difficulty sleeping last night. Some of the ink came off of on the bed sheets, which is normal. And I have another session scheduled in 4 days for my leg touch-ups. I'm not looking forward to that. How could I have forgotten how much of a pain in the butt it is to heal tattoos? I took some meds. It looks really cool on my chest area though. Sorry to be a downer, but I am not feeling good. I guess my body and or mind is not in such a ready condition to receive this tattoo for one or some combination of reasons. I'm not sure. But when I got home last night, I took a shower and put bepanthen on it. Had a pretty rough sleep. And then this morning I took a shower and let it dry for about an hour, and then I put bepanthen on it. We'll see how it goes in the coming days. Hopefully I'll start feeling better and I can talk to you some more about some details here. Okay, last night was the second night of healing, and I actually left it dry. I did not put any product on it at all, which I think was the move. I took a shower about an hour ago, and so this is what it looks like dry on the second day of healing. I noticed my flesh in several areas is actually bruised. Like my skin is yellow around my armpit there. My body did not handle this tattoo well compared to other sessions I've had. It's looking awesome. It seems to be healing well now. So I think we're good. I'm trying to get the back there. I'm gonna put some product on it now. I'm really digging the sun on the front there and these caps. There you can see how bruised I am in the back of my armpit there. My flesh in the back of the armpit and in the front. You can't see it as much in the front, but its skin is yellow up here from the bruising. I don't know what is up with that. If you're tattooed or you know about it, let me know what you think if you know anything about this. But man, freaking got bruises from this. Other than that, it's healing up well, I think. I just put some product on it after taking a shower in the early afternoon, so other than the bruising, we're looking good, happy with it. So if you want to get a sleeve tattoo, whether it's a Japanese style or some other kind of style of sleeve, there's a few different ways you could go about doing it. Some people just get the line work done on one day and then let that heal, come back for another day or two and do shading or coloring in and do it over time in different sessions like that. Some people get it all done in a block of days consecutively, kind of like I've been doing with my leg and kind of sort of did with my arm, and that took 3 days to complete the half sleeve. And then I got all of that redone basically, and then all the way up to my chest. That took 4 days, and then I just did an additional day for these cap offs that you just saw. It's pretty hardcore to do it all in just one block. Depending on the style, certain styles take longer than other styles and how much color you got going on and how much detail, but it also depends on how you react to the tattoo. Sometimes, like right now, my body reacts pretty negatively to it. So there's a bunch of different factors, such as if you can afford to get it all done at once, if the artist wants to do it that way, if you can handle it, if you can take the pain. With my leg, I got the half sleeve done first, from my knee to my ankle, and I could not have done more. We had spoken about before we started it, I spoke to my other artist, Big, spoke to him before we ever started about doing the whole leg, which we didn't end up doing, and I couldn't have done it because just from the 3 days, I forget if it was 3 or 4 days to complete the half sleeve. You can go back and watch that video, I'll put the link below. My leg was so swollen, I literally could not walk for a day or two after that. It was really bad. So I could not have continued to do the rest of it at that time. So there's that to consider as well. When you get a really saturated sleeve going all the way around the limb causes a lot of swelling. Even when, I'll put a link to this video too, when I got it continued up my leg and we were at the tattoo convention and he did the back, I was so wiped out from getting days of tattoo. I had to stand in the line to get on stage for the competition. I almost passed out. I had to sit down and drink water. If you have any questions about getting a sleeve, put them in the comments below and I will do my best to answer your questions. I'm gonna do the same thing to prep my leg for the touch-ups. I'm gonna shave it with the electric razor tomorrow. And then the day before the tattoo, I'm going to give it a close shave with the straight razor. I've been moisturizing it and putting lotion on it every night. Should be nice. Should be nice and supple and moisturized for the tattoo. Maya. Good morning. This is now the 3rd day of healing and it's peeling. It's really itchy. It is now the 4th day of healing. It's full on into the peeling stage. Yesterday it was very itchy. Put some CeraVe on it before bed last night and it dried out overnight. Now I just took a shower this morning and I'm about to go to work, so I'm gonna put some lotion on it, more CeraVe now. So when it comes to healing a new tattoo and aftercare, you have to use unscented soap. I like to use the Sensitive Skin Dove bar soap. I use CeraVe. You have to use fragrance-free lotion on it also, or some kind of product that's made for tattoos, which I think those can be kind of hit or miss. I use Bepanthen on it for the first couple of days, and then I use CeraVe mostly. Also Aveeno fragrance-free lotion, and there are some others that you can use. You have to baby it as much as possible. Don't touch it at all if you can avoid it, and when you do touch it, I only touch my healing tattoos when I'm applying the product to it, and I wash my hands before that. So try to avoid contact with the fresh tattoo as much as possible. There are some things that are unavoidable, like now it's more harsh on the tattoo, having to wear shirts and go out and stuff, but sometimes it's unavoidable. You want to take showers with water that's not too hot and make the shower short. Don't clean it too harshly. Definitely don't scratch it. You will ruin your tattoo if you scratch it. When mine starts to itch real bad, I just kind of apply a bit more lotion to it. That's what I did last night. All right, only 2 more days until I'm getting my leg done. So I've been prepping my leg. I buzzed it with the shaver a couple days ago. I'm about to give it a close shave with the straight razor tonight or tomorrow. That should not be too bad though, because I'm not getting more added to my leg this weekend. So shouldn't be as bad as this. I think it's just gonna be spot touch-ups on my leg, but we'll see. I'm looking forward to going to Big's place and talking to him about how we're gonna finish my leg sleeve. For now, I gotta go to the office and work. This is day 5 of healing. Been really itchy the past couple of days and it's still peeling. Tomorrow is the leg sleeve touch-ups. I was looking in the mirror. I really like this. It looks cool. Have a look at the freshly shaved leg sleeve. Just gave it a close shave, and we're going for the touch-ups tomorrow. Looking forward to going to Big's place. Gonna also talk to him about what we're gonna do to finish it up here. Still got quite a bit of space on my long giraffe leg, so I'm thinking maybe to put an Egyptian scarab here in the front, maybe some Egyptian god pharaoh thing on the side. We'll have to collaborate with him and figure it out. My arm is proceeding to heal up pretty nicely. A bunch of chunks came off in the shower. Today is still healing day 5, so it's been peeling and now the chunks are starting to fall off in the shower. All good in the hood. With the arm, I think the itchiness is starting to ease up a little bit. I'm still really not sure what to do about future work. After I complete my leg sleeve, I think I'm gonna end up doing my other arm as a Japanese style sleeve to complete this kind of style with the 2 chest pieces on either side, just to have it look symmetrical. I think that's the way to go. I think if my arm was done in a different style, it might look kind of weird. I don't know. What do you think? And judging by the way this all felt, I am dreading doing anything on my stomach. From what I've heard, it's one of the most painful areas to get tattooed. For a back piece, I think I might get some biomechanical for a whole back piece. I think that would be cool. There's a really good bioorganic, biomechanical artist here in Thailand, but I'm biding my time, so that's why I'm getting touch-ups. And next thing I'm gonna do is finish the leg sleeve. Let me know what kind of tattoos you like. Put it in the comments below. I'd be interested if you can turn me on to some different artists and different styles. I'm always interested in looking at different types of work, different styles of tattoos, finding new artists, so let me know. Put it in the comments below. Subscribe to the channel for more tattoo videos, more Thailand videos. All right, we're on the way to Big's place. Got a bit of razor burn here from shaving it close yesterday. Leads me to think that maybe in the future I should close shave it closer to the time. But I kind of wanted to have more opportunities to lotion it up and moisturize it after, but in the future I'll probably close shave it maybe the morning of or the night before. I was not expecting a whole day of getting tattooed. We left home at 1 o'clock p.m. and we just got home at 10 p.m. Many hours of getting tattooed. It's a masterpiece in the works though. I'm gonna take a shower and eat and chill and go to sleep. Feeling a little slightly ill from hours of tattooing, hours of getting tattooed. Brain is starting to malfunction. That was intense. We left home at 1 o'clock and we just got back at 10 o'clock. That's 10 o'clock ringing there. I'm glad I went though. We got to talk about how we're gonna finish it and all that. Got more than touch-ups. I think that was more than touch-ups. I think that was a second pass. All right, it is the day after now. My leg is feeling hot and swollen. Feels scorched, like it's on fire, but it looks good. It's cool. I really enjoyed hanging out at Big's place. Always like going there, seeing his crew, getting some amazing work. I had this weird feeling. I was in love with this tattoo and the way that it was. Getting touch-ups on it, which is actually a full second pass is what he did, made me nervous because I was just in love with the way that it was 100%. I didn't see anything wrong with it, which is really rare. I didn't really see anything that I would change. However, we're trying to turn it into a competition piece, so he wants to do many passes on it actually and put in all kinds of details and shading and whatnot. I have to put my trust in him. Last night I was feeling a little iffy about it. Today I've come around and accepted that I just need to trust him. He's an expert and I think it looks good, so it's all good. The arm is on 1 week of healing. Yesterday when Big was doing my knee, he basically completely went over again the whole entirety of my knee with this eye that's on it. He was doing my knee for about an hour. The whole time it was very painful, but the last 20 minutes when he's just on my kneecap, that was pretty brutal. Everything else was pretty manageable, not so painful. I'm glad I got to talk to Big about what we're gonna do to complete it. I'm thinking to put some kind of scarab in the front here where the beginning of this sun looking thing is, and then on each side of the top of my leg do some kind of Egyptian god or pharaoh, and then I want to put some of these geometric blocks around the top to cap it off and finish it. I don't know what to get on my other arm. I'm really nervous about it and have anxiety because once I do my other arm, I have no more arms to tattoo. Since this is the Japanese style right here coming onto my chest from the arm sleeve, I'm thinking I should do that on the other side just to make it look symmetrical. If I do my other arm in a different style, I think that might just look weird in the sense of too chaotic and too many different styles going on. I really do like when people have kind of symmetrical tattoos. That doesn't mean that it's the same on both sides, but just kind of fits together. Myself and my girlfriend are kind of bored of the Japanese style. We just see it so often here in Thailand. It's very popular. It's not as popular in the West, like in America and Western countries. I want my body to kind of be a whole piece in itself that kind of goes together, all the different pieces coming together in a coherent whole. I might just do my other arm in the Japanese style to make it match and be kind of symmetrical. I'm looking forward to having my leg sleeve complete. I'm not looking forward to the process, but that will not be until next year, just for many different reasons, but we'll get into that next year and finish my leg sleeve. We have other tattoo content coming up, so stay tuned for that. Subscribe to this channel, like the video, check out the other videos of my tattoo journey. I'll put them in the description below. You can see all the different phases of my arm sleeve and my leg sleeve. There's several different videos, so check those out below. And I'll see you tomorrow with some more updates on this. All right, so this is the third full day of healing for the leg. It has not even started peeling yet. I've been putting Bepanthen on it up until last night, and then I just started with the regular CeraVe lotion. It's getting a little bit itchy and dry, so I think it's about to start to peel. 8th day of healing for the arm, and it's almost done. Big did not charge for the touch-ups. That's as it should be. I had the thought too that one of the things about the leg sleeve and getting longer tattoos like this in certain areas of your body, it's not just the tattoo pain of the actual needle, but also you have to be mindful that you have to twist into these different awkward positions for the artist to be able to work on it properly. You really have to read the situation and be mindful of it. But yeah, you have to hold those positions for a while. So there was one point where I think he was working on the inside, and I had my other leg hanging off the table. I was like that for 30 or 40 minutes at least, and my other leg was completely numb. It is what it is. I'll give you another update soon, and we're gonna talk about some more tattoo stuff. This is day 4 of healing on the leg. It's finally entering into the full peeling stage. Starting to actually peel good in a few areas here. Day 9, I think, for the arm. Almost done peeling. Resume the later healing stage. Don't have to baby it as much now. Okay, well, I think that was a successful flurry of touch-ups on both of my sleeves. That wasn't even touch-ups on the leg sleeve. That was a straight up second pass. It was a full day of getting tattooed, but looking awesome. Looking forward to getting it completed early next year. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Give me your thoughts and feedback on the tattoos. All right, hope you enjoyed this tattoo touch-up journey. I got more tattoo videos and more Thailand videos coming soon, so subscribe to this channel and we'll see you soon.
Why are you gonna put me in the video? I just came back and I haven't eaten lunch and work all day.